What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Today, we're back on the Remy Ma, Papoose, Eazy The Block Captain escapade. And to be honest, guys, I was not going to get on this. I was going to let this go. But I mean, if you want to defend booty clappers, just say that. And again, this is what happens when, you're a guy, you ain't about nothing, you're dealing with a chick that ain't about nothing. This is typically what happens, okay? And I think that we need to learn from what happens with Papoose in marrying clappers. I mean, people clap to a certain degree, but to just be 20 years with a known clapper, you're just messing your life up. You're destroying everything, okay? And this is exactly what is happening with Papoose. Now, I come in to talk about Eazy The Block Captain has recently went live. And he's threatening like he wants a fade, okay? But I first want you to hear the allegations that Papoose said against Remy Ma.
Everybody know I never said nothing. The only time I said something was the last time when she tried to clout chase with the whole fake thing she tried to put on Instagram before. But ever since this transpired, I never opened my mouth, never said nothing because that's not my style. And also, I would never want to disrespect her. You know what I mean? Actions speak way louder than words. Initially, when it transpired, which was 2022, when she started dealing with the lane. But that wasn't the first time I caught her cheating. I've caught her cheating numerous times since she's been home.
Now, let's let Eazy The Block Captain, who is still mad because, remember, he got his ass whooped. He got beat up pretty bad in this whole ordeal. I want you now, guys, to listen to this whole situation.
This probably said, yo, I ain't knocked it out because I shook it, because he my wife. I knocked this because he shook my hand. Then for a while, you sound like a pussy. Here's the thing, I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? Like that. And if you want to keep it a bean, if you want to tell the real story, I was on the whole opposite side from you. And I was just like, yo, I don't want to meet the nigga. You came up to me and told me you was a fan of mine, nigga. That's the real story. And that's why you was mad. He's a up. So you know when a is really a up and he loses his jaw and she really a good jaw and you really lose it and the next got it and you don't feel like the next should hang your jaw, then start acting. I'm happy for the nigga. Come on. I've been waiting like, yo, get the fuck bread. Like, go ahead, bro. I've been waiting. I'm happy. I was like, ooh, got him.
And wait, there's more.
I didn't say nothing because here's the real story. Y'all want to know the real story? I'm gonna tell y'all the real story. So the real story is the TuneCore niggas was hitting this nigga and telling this, yo, if the situation not going down, you gonna basically his job was at risk. He was telling Rem to tell me to be quiet. So what was supposed to happen is that if he would have went to the red carpet with her and they would have act like that they was cool, he was supposed to make a tweet that say me and him didn't happen. So I agreed to it because originally it was supposed to be like, yo, E, I want you and this nigga on live and act like y'all cool and laugh and laugh. I didn't agree to that shit. I'm like, man, fuck. So it was like, all right, the next plan was, yo, he want me to go to the red carpet with this, goes to the red carpet with the, he'll tweet and say nothing happened between y'all. And I said, okay, cool. Well, it is what it is. Then to the red carpet and he don't tweet nothing. Sneaking me. I don't got no problems with no fucking body. We know it was you corn Brazilian. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So it wasn't even a joke. That nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so fades have been asked, y'all. Like, fades have been asked. Fades have been asked. I've been asked for the fade a few times. The fades have really been asked, like, yo, let's get this shit out the way because that shit not honorable, bro. Because here's the thing, how I feel. Like, I don't feel like that I took nobody from nobody. I wasn't with each other already. This shit been years for real, bro.
So basically, if you listen to Papoose, he's saying, listen, I never wanted to say anything about this. I wanted to basically leave it alone and let it die out. Now, Eazy The Block Captain is mad because Papoose didn't come out and make a tweet that it was all false about him getting his ass whooped. And still, he wants some sort of a fade. He been trying to get a fade ever since he got knocked down, and all of a sudden now Papoose is going against his word and he not solid. Now this is how delusional and crazy people are. Not only is Eazy the Block Captain engaging with a married woman, you know she married, whether she with the dude or not, it doesn't matter. The world don't know that they not together, but you're engaging in this behavior. Then you expose behind the scenes that you and Remy is like, you don't even really care about her that much. Like all of that is being exposed. You're putting those clips out. You're putting those audios out. Like, yo, man, I've been, trying to see what's up. I'm waiting for him to say something. You know what I mean? Like, she mad at you because you telling the whole world, so you don't even really care about her. You don't have no honor in all this. But all of a sudden, he's the lame guy. He's the dude that's wrong. You're sleeping with his wife. Like, if you're dealing with a married woman in at all, and they have any kind of public perception that they are still together, why are you dealing with her? Because that's the person that started getting you to where you was, fixing your teeth. We didn't even know about Eazy the Block Captain around the United States until you got involved with this. Now you're blaming Papoose? You lucky he didn't. You lucky he didn't delete you, bruh. You're lucky that you're living to tell about this. And the situation is, if she cheated on her husband of 20 years, what do you think she gonna do to you? This is what dudes don't get. Dudes think that they are so special, man, in the game. This is something that I used to have a problem with. Oh, man, he just didn't know what he was doing. He don't know what to do with those cheeks. Man, shoot. He don't know what to do with that. I'm going to get that and watch how it work out for me. So the girl telling me all about his problems, all about how he wasn't nothing, all about how he ain't this, all about how he ain't that, and all the stuff, right? And this is what I'm dealing with. I get her. I start going with the same problems. I'm starting to notice that it's another side of the story. Boom, then guess what? I find her with another dude, and guess what I find out? After I talk to the dude, she's saying the same bad things to him about me that she was saying about the last dude that she was with. And then the reverse is for Remy. Remy, you gotta be crazy and insane to think that this dude in the back of his mind said, okay, look, is she cheating with me with her husband? Oh man, like, I gotta be in the market to be replaced, because she can't even respect you because you went for that. This is a person with a dusty ass mentality that don't make no sense. He think he's justified. He's unaccountable, just like Remy is unaccountable. And when you got two unaccountable people, you're going to get a war. You're gonna get a war eventually. The only kind of person that Remy Ma could deal with is a person like Papoose, a person who don't want to get into the drama, a person who's forgiving, a person who will come back and deal with your stuff because he loved you, he want to be there. Eazy Block Captain not gonna deal with her all like that. You really don't know what you're doing with. Soon as you stop cutting the checks for this dude, he's gone. He already had your cheeks. What more can he get from you? After clapping it up, ain't much more you can do. It's over now. It's over. It's done. It's done. Never to happen again. Washed. You know what I mean? Washed. Don't make no sense. No accountability at all for, like, you know what, man? He whooped on me because I was dealing with his wife, man. I should have had my hands that day. I should have been shadowboxing. I should have been seeing what I could duck and move. Now I want to fade because I got my ass whooped. Only kind of person want to fade is when you got beat up bad. That's the only time. You didn't got beat up in front of your man. You got beat up in front of, and the reason why you got your ass whooped is because you was dealing with somebody. Listen, I'm not going to be dealing with somebody's wife. Then the husband going to beat my ass and I'm going to ask for a fade. If I wouldn't have been dealing with her in the first place, I would have never got my ass whooped. Then that means I can't get nobody else. I can't get nobody else. I'm way too dusty. I can't get nobody else. Downbad.org. Asking for a fade. You got his chick now. You so glad he left. Like, leave, move the house. Like, look at how lame it is. You so glad a dude moving out of his house so you can be over there too? Dusty, you broke you down bad. Like, is it that bad? And then, like I said, man, this is one thing I want to point out to you guys. When your chicks get to like this, right? And they have moved on, it's always to a worse dude. I'm not trying to say you perfect, but if you was doing something nice for a chick and she's like a bad person, she's like down bad, and I don't care how fine they are, man, nobody will end up putting up with them for long. I've had some of the most baddest chicks, man, like with the best bodies in the world, come back and, like in Africa, like where I'm at here now, Even in America, the ones I'm seeing here, like, you be like, damn, man, she's so bad. Like look at that. But nobody want to deal with you. It's the same thing in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody will put up with that. And then when you look at the dude they deal with afterwards, you're like, oh, that's what their market is. Boom. That's what their price is. Boom. That's what it's like. You overpaid. My man Papoose found out he overpaid. It hurts. Move on to the next. Invest in yourself. Leave these clappers alone. Send them back to Clapper Tech where they belong. Let them clap it up. Be out. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.